It's Monday night. The Empire Guys are live. Doing a new thing going for the rest of this series. This is going to be break number 12 of 150. Every time we break a standard rep, I am going to re-randomize everybody and give away $50 every time we break a rep helmet. And there's 60 something left-ish. So there's $3,000. As promised, I am still going to give away $500 at break number 30. Break number 30. If you're in breaks 1 through 30, you're eligible for that. I'm going to give away $500 cash. But instead of waiting to every 10 to give away 100, I'm going to give you away $50 every time we break a replica helmet. Now, you have to be in the break to be eligible. So if break 12, we break a replica, I'm going to re-randomize after we pick a winner. I'm going to re-randomize the names and then give away $50 to that person. Not $50 break credit, $50 Venmo or PayPal right to your account. And break number 12 is open. The prices are $13 a spot, 3 for $36. I'll let you see what is in the headliners list, none of which have come out yet. There's F7s and Flexes and Blaze and Chromes and Hydros and all that good stuff in here. And still, if you land on a replica, I'm going to randomize again and give you away $50. So you can be a double winner. 2 wins. 2 wins. All right, so what can we do on break number 12? This is break number 12. Change music. That's what we can do first. All right, so like I said, break number 12. Every spot, $13, or you can buy 3 for $36. You can spread those 3 spots over 3 different breaks if you want. I don't care. Every time we break a standard rep helmet, I'm going to give away $50. Right then, we're going to re-randomize everybody. We're going to pick the helmet winner, and you could win a helmet and $50. Okay? But it's going to give you a double chance to win. Everybody hates replicas now. Well, I got to move them, okay? So we're going to give away $50. If we break number 12, if you're in break number 12 and I break a replica, we'll open the box. Whoever wins the helmet gets the helmet, of course, and then I'm going to re-randomize everybody from scratch and give away $50 to that person. Not $50 game credit, $50 cash. Digital cash. If you were here, we would stick it in your G-string, but you're not. So we're going to digital it to you. Better get your baseball in. They're getting ready to cancel it. Just my theory. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. Sucks, but I think it's going to happen. So anyway, happy Monday night. I was going to break the night. I didn't feel good this weekend. I was under the weather. You ever wonder where these sayings come from, like under the weather? Does that mean you're like under rainy weather? What does that mean? There are some things in the English language, though, if you know nothing other than just standard straight words from the English language, here's one phrase that you can say, or one word that you can say, we'll call it a compound word, that you do not need to explain. Ape shit. If you say somebody is going ape shit, nobody has to ask what that is. Even your newbie English learning folks, if you say, hey, that boy's going ape shit, that they know that dude's gone crazy. Okay? All right, so I'm going to repeat it for people coming in on Facebook. I pinned up the live stream from YouTube. It's much easier to run from YouTube. The comments come in a lot better. Every time we break a replica, our spots are only $12 a piece if you buy 3. $13 a spot, 3 for $36, okay? We've got all, we're about half and half pro lines and up, and then half replicas. If I break a replica in that break, I'm giving away $50. So I'm going to re-randomize it, give away the helmet to whoever wins it, and then give away $50. Nobody does that. Not $50 room credit, $50 cash. So, for example, break number 11. Let's go back and take a look. Break number 11, Mark Martin. He won a Michael Irvin right here, okay? And it was a replica, too. When we got done with that, I would have put all these back in, re-randomized them 7 times. Whoever ends up on top gets $50 Venmo or PayPal right to them. We're doing that from now on. If I break a replica, now not a chrome, okay, standard replica, or even custom replica, not speed reps, okay, but replicas, I'm giving away $50, okay, every time from now on. That might be a lifetime Empire Guys thing. Because basically what it does is it lowers, it gives you an extra chance to win, obviously. I mean, it's really not, this series I'm trying to move so we can start something new. I've got batting helmets too that I'm getting ready to give away, okay? Give them away. I think I'm going to go at $8 a spot. I know I'm going at $8 a spot on those. And there's Mike Trout, Vladdy Jr., Altuve. There's a Bo Jackson Royals in there. That series is loaded. I'm doing $8 a spot on those. Okay. And we're going to blow those out of here in one night. So once our regular crowd gets in here, we're going to start breaking break number 12. Whole new policy. If we break as a replica, I'm giving away $50 on that break as well. Okay. So if you spent 36, you could still come out 14 ahead. So once our regular, does that make sense? Not really. Not really. All right. So once our crowd gets in here, we'll start doing break number 12. All the headliners remain in this series too. All of them. Let's see what we have. Let's see. Lauren's going to take 3. Lauren, I was just saying, if we break a replica helmet in a break, after we find the winner of the helmet, I'm going to re-randomize everybody 7 times and give away $50. Okay. Just because I know people don't like replicas and I need to move them. That way you don't have to wait 10 breaks to get paid. You could get paid 5 or 6 times in a night if we break 5 or 6. Okay. So, yeah. So tell everybody, tag everybody. Mr. Mike P's in the house. Mike, I was just saying that this is a 150 helmet series, but every replica that we break on that break, I'm going to re-randomize everybody after we find the winner of the helmet and give away $50 cash. Because there's replicas in this series, and I know people are like, oh, this is stupid. But so anyway, I'm going to give away, every time we break a replica, I'm giving away $50 too. Get some of these sold. What's up, Troy? What's up, Mr. George? Don, Scott. I was just saying that if we break a replica, any break that we break a replica after we give the helmet out, I'm re-randomizing. And I am going to give away $50 too. Every time that we break a replica, $50 cash. Now, if you want to turn around and use it for break credit, I'm not going to be like, hey, yeah. All right. So does that make sense? And that does not. At break number 30, I'm still going to give away $500. Now, I'm not going to do it every 30 because we're giving away so much money. But at break number 30, if you're in breaks 1 through 30, I'm giving away $500 cash. Need to get rid of these things and reset Empire Guys for our next series. I'm going to start doing what I want to call the boutique series, the small series that just got bombs in them. And I'm going to cut them to the bone price-wise. That's what I'm going to do. Let's cut them to the bone. So anyway, I know everybody's got bad taste in their mouth over replicas. Oh, I don't want a rep. That's terrible. Well, your 12-year-old might want one. I saw a post the other day about if you're just joining us, I'm going to keep repeating what I'm saying. We know you are. It's all you do is talk. If we break a replica in that break, I'm going to re-randomize everybody and get away $50 every time. Every time we break a replica, $50 cash back to you. Not to everybody, of course. Go bankrupt. But so let's fill this break so I can give away money. Big Wash, I see you over there.
And then somebody said, those cigarettes, I still know. Alabama.
All these memes. There's professional memers. Did you know that? Yeah, so we're going to hang out a little bit tonight. Hell, I didn't sleep last night at all, so might as well not sleep tonight either. You know what I'm saying? Grace is saying no, don't do that. So anyway, I'm going to repeat. Tell everybody, if we break a replica, whoever wins that helmet, then I'm going to take all those names and I'm going to re-randomize them 7 more times and give away $50 right then. I'm going to give away $50 right then to that person. Cash. Not room credit. None of that shit. Straight $50. Has to be a replica, of course. All right, Darren, I got your money right there. So let everybody know that's a new policy for this series. If it's a replica, you get a chance at $50 too. So it's not just a helmet. You're buying into a break. If you buy 3 spots at $12 a spot for a helmet and a chance at $50 if it's a replica, standard replica. I don't remember how many speed reps are in this series. I might do it for speed reps too, just to say what the hell. I don't care. I need to move this stuff. Michael Pazzi's in the room. Michael, I am giving away $50 every time we break a replica. Every time. All right, I'm still here. I'm still here. Once again, I'm going to repeat myself. If we break a replica, standard replica, whoever wins the helmet gets the helmet. Then I'm going to re-randomize everybody and give away $50 cash every time a replica's broke. Every time. This series is about half and half. I'll throw up headliners here. You know me, though. I put in stuff that's... This right here is a rare bird, by the way. This Jerome Bettis Proline in a Rams, that's rare. I mean, maybe it's not. I've never seen one, except that one. Ever. I'm sure somebody has. Don Scott has, I guarantee you, but Jamie's not. So anyway, if we break a replica, I'm going to re-randomize and give away $50. Every break that we break a replica, I'm giving away $50 too. Tell everybody you know. That's what's happening. And we've got 138 helmets left. Half of which or so are probably replicas. Okay? So I'm giving away $50 cash every time we break a replica. If break number 12 comes out as a replica helmet, I'm going to re-randomize everybody and give away $50 right then. And you don't have to wait to get paid. I'm going to pay you right then. Plus, if you break in breaks 1 through 30, at break number 30, we're giving away $500 cash. $500 cash. Okay? So, if you bring friends into this room and it's their first time in here and they buy 3 spots, the first time they buy 3 spots, you get 3 spots free. Shug's in the house, or he was. Come over on YouTube and talk to me. If you're listening, come to YouTube. The YouTube. There, it's better. So if we break a replica and break number 12, as soon as the helmet's given away, going to re-randomize everything, and then after 7 times, top person gets $50 cash. Might be the same person. You could win the helmet and the money, too. Okay? That's what I'm going to do every time we break a replica. $12 a spot. Well, $13, but if you buy 3, it's $36. And then the next series I'm going to come back with is going to be a batting helmet series, and I'm going to give it away. Trout, Altuve, Vladdy Jr., Alonso. I can't remember who all's in there still, but it's a who's who. And those are going to be like $8 a spot-ish. I'm going to break even on them and get them out of here. And then after this series, I'm going to come back with something nobody's ever seen before. I like to set the pace. I like to set the pace. Y'all are doing batting helmets over there too, I saw. You copycatter. I'm just kidding. I might get in on that. That's something I actually would possibly collect. I don't have any boxes for them, so I'm going to have to do them Don Scott style, probably, until I get some boxes. Every box in this house is on that wall right here. Let's take a look. Look at the wall. Look at the wall. There's a bunch of helmets over there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Empire guys. You guys from the Empire. So what do we got? We got a 150 helmet series. We're giving away cash every time we open a replica. I got the hottest box breaker on the planet. Best voice in the business. Let's start doing it. Let's do it. Oh, Lord. Me and microphones. Me and the microphones. Man, I was flipping through, of course, I think baseball's going to get canceled. But anyway, I was watching the Angels and the A's. It was before the Yankees game. Trout was on second. Ohtani was on first. And then they walked somebody. And then it might have been a different order. But I know that Trout and Ohtani were on. And the bases were loaded. And Pujols came up. And I told Meg, I was like, I hope he hits a home run. Right? A grand slam for that guy right then would be epic. He didn't. He struck out. But still, I mean, possibly the greatest player, certainly greatest batter of our generation, right? Lifetime 300. He's got 656 home runs. He's already over 3,000 hits. Probably going to be his last year, I would say. First ballot Hall of Famer at the plate, and he got Mike Trout on second, who's going to be a Hall of Famer too. Ohtani was scheduled to pitch, did he? Or did that game get canceled? Not sure. Not sure on that one. So Yankees are 2-1. Phillies game got postponed for COVID. The COVID. Oh, man. I still remember, I've never been a St. Louis fan. Even when McGuire was hitting home runs, I watched it and all, but I'm pretty diehard Yankees fan, because when I started watching them, they sucked. And if you could get through the 80s, then you got it licked there. Anyway, I'll never forget watching a single at bat with Pujols back in his prime when he was at St. Louis. And I still think every time I see him, it was the greatest at bat I'd ever seen. I mean, he went through like 15 pitches, man. And it was one of his MVP years, and he was just laser focused. I was blown away. Boy, the Yankees got some talent, man. Torres, Andujar, or Andujar, as I like to say now. Judge, and Stanton is on fire right now. I don't know what they've done to Stanton's batting stance and his swing, but they finally... 3 of the cardboard cutouts at the Dodgers game tested positive. Hey, if you want to beat a virus, go to the Dodgers. Because by God, Magic Johnson can beat a virus, son. That's 30 years ago he got HIV. Sucker's worth like $700 million. Looks pretty good. Yeah. I read that. That was a meme. It's like, if you want to beat COVID, talk to Magic Johnson. My God. I'll never forget, man. That was when I was, 16, 17. I don't remember what year he came out with that. 91-ish. 92. No, it was 93, I guess. It was after the Dream Team. But, man, I was just... And I hated the fucking Lakers. Hated them. I appreciated them, and I appreciated Matt Johnson because I was a Celtics fan. Brian, I was just telling everybody, if we break a replica from now on, I've changed the money thing. Here's it is. Okay, I'm still going to give away $500 at break number 30 because I said I would. But instead of giving away 100 every 10 breaks, I'm going to give away $50 every time we break a replica. So if break number 12 is a replica after we give away the helmet, I'm going to re-randomize and give away $50 cash every time for the rest of the series. There's probably 65 reps, so what's that, $3,000 plus the 500, so you still like at $4,000 ish. So that's what we're doing. So jump in here and let me know. One hot one. Kid, I was just saying, if we break a replica, in any break, if you're in that break, once the helmet's given out, I'm going to re-randomize everybody 7 times and give away $50 cash every time we break a replica. Every time. Because I just don't give a shit. That's what I'm doing. I mean, look at this. You know, Trump's been trying to build a wall for 4 years now. We built one in about 2 hours over here. Look at my wall. Well, I appreciate it, Brian. I appreciate it. So once we feel, if this, of course, watch it be a, you know, hopefully it is a headliner or something. Now that doesn't count chromes. That's not a, I mean, that is a replica, but I don't mean chrome. Everything else. Well, we were just talking about that. I ran out of boxes, right? So every box that I have, it was on that picture that you just saw. So probably, what is today, Monday? Probably this week. I'm going to do one this week, and I'm going to do it as part of this and say, hey, you want to jump in a baseball break? And I'm going to do them for $8 a spot and get rid of them. Okay. That's what I got in them ish. Basically, I just want them out of here. Okay. So me breaking even is your gain. That damn Mike Trout helmet's $1,000, man. Can't touch it for less than that. Does anybody in this room listening to my voice collect comic books? Because if you are, I'm going to put you on one right now that you need to get. If not, I'll just shut up about it. But okay, so there's a series called Thor: God of Thunder. I'm mainly a DC man as far as what I read, that and independent stuff, but I actually read them. You know, I do collect them too, but I read them. Anyway, Thor: God of Thunder. This Thor: God of Thunder is a 25 comic series. Number 2, Thor: God of Thunder, number 2, is the first appearance of Gore, the God Killer, and Christian Bale is going to be playing in the next Thor film. Okay, which is a big deal because it's Marvel, and Christian Bale's not a Marvel guy, obviously, been Batman. And I got it for $200 the other day, graded. Now I got a graded one. A raw one's a lot cheaper. Raw meaning it's not graded by CGC or anything, and you can get one raw for probably $20. The $200 one I've got jumped from $200 to like $600 in 3 days. They're even going for $1,000. So that comic right there is hot as hell. Get on that. Robert Jackson, my neighbor. Here's what we're doing. Every time I break a replica, from now on in this series, I'm giving away $50 cash. So if break number 12, and when we get this filled and paid for, if Grace opens a replica, we're going to give that out to whoever won the helmet, ship it to you, and I'm going to re-randomize everybody 7 times and give away $50 cash every time we break a replica. Okay? Does that make sense? Instead of going every 10 and giving away $100, I'm not going to do that. I am still going to give away $500 at break number 30. So if you're in breaks 1 through 30, you have a chance at $500 cash. Not break room credit, none of that stuff. Money that you can take anywhere. Okay, so anyway, I'm watching you on Facebook too. I just do Facebook. I may start breaking on, simulcasting on Breakers TV too. Possibly. I have an account there. So basically, I'm going to pay you to take these helmets. Sort of. And I'm going to work out some way to where in the future, the next series is going to be much smaller than this one. I'm going to do some boutique series, 20 or 30 helmets that are just bombs. And I'm going to do them cheaper than anybody. Just wait. Wait for it. It's happening. Cheaper than anybody. So every time we break a replica, if break number 12 is a replica, for example, I know this sounds like a broken record. If break number 12 is a replica, as soon as we discover who wins the helmet, I'm going to re-randomize everybody 7 times, and whoever's on top, I'm giving away $50 cash. Digital cash, of course. One more. And of course, if it's not a replica, then, still got your money's worth. $13 a spot, 3 for $36. Nobody ever really, for the most part, does 13. They spread it over. You can spread it over 3 breaks. I don't care. Just don't care. Some people are like, no, you got to do it in this break. No. Why? I don't care. I guess they don't want to keep up with it, but I don't give a shit. Don't care. So, anyway, I think they're going to cancel our baseball kid. I think we're done. I think, which sucks because, you take 2 from Washington, at Washington, had to come back on 1 game. And Stanton's just lights out right now. And of course, Torres, I think Torres is the best player on the team. So, that's just my opinion. But they're going to cancel it. They're going to cancel it and say, I told you. So, and probably going to cancel the NFL too. So it'll be golf and the NBA. But now you got to tell me that Mike Tyson's not a genius, man. Okay. Sports are down. There's nothing to watch. And he comes out and he's going to fight Roy Jones Jr. Couldn't have done it at a more perfect time. I don't care if they get out there and both just pass out. It's going to be one of the most, it might be the most watched boxing match ever. It's crazy. And I'm going to watch it. If I had to pay for it, which I guess we will, it'll be pay-per-view surely, right? How old's Roy Jones Jr.? He's got to be 50. I'm looking that up. Roy Jones Jr. 51. 51 and 54. Exhibition match. It's going to be a damn exhibition match like Thunder Lips and Rockies, what it's going to be like. Those guys ain't going to go out there and not try to fight. I'm telling you. Too much pride in that ring. Too much pride, which is good. I don't want to watch an exhibition. I want to watch them hit each other, don't y'all? I wonder what Tyson's net worth is. I heard him say years ago that he had made and spent over $1 billion with a B. Bless you. $1 billion. He's worth $3 million. Boy, he's falling on hard times. That's what I think too. Ear to ear. I don't think that Jones can beat him. Wood whittling. I was a kid, my uncle used to wood whittle all the time. I just didn't see the point in it. But I guess, that was their that was their video game. Whittling wood. Golf and wood whittling. Here's what I want to know. Do we really believe? Now, this is a real question. I really want to know this. Okay, how many's on the roster? 30? On the Major League Baseball roster, 30? They got to carry 30 coaches, staff. Let's say they got 55, 60 people traveling around. Okay? And they're all staying, AL East, NL East, doing all that interleague stuff. Okay, I can get through that for this year. That's fine. Do we really think those people are going to be less likely to get COVID by not playing? I don't believe that. I just don't. Hell, they're as isolated as they can be. More isolated than me and y'all if you go to work. Right? We're talking about some of the best athletes in the world. I read something the other day. Life has risks attached to it. I don't know. Maybe there's something I don't understand about it. I do believe that I had it, though. For real. And it was not pleasant, although I worked every day. So, yeah, it does. It's, for example, Arnaldus Chapman has tested positive and then negative twice. So he's still in, he can't play. Well, here's another thing. I was watching the game the other night, okay? So Soto, for the Nationals, they're arguably their best player, okay, has tested positive and can't play, but some bitch is in the dugout. He's right there. He is right there in the dugout. So what does that mean? They're like, yeah, Soto's out because he's got COVID. He's sitting right there with everybody else. I'm like, what the hell? Why didn't he just play? If you're going to sit there and breathe on everybody, just play. It makes no sense to me. He was in the dugout. Go back and watch the film on it. It's nuts, man. I get it. It's bad news, especially for people that have high risk and stuff like Meg. It'd be bad news for her. She's got a narrowing of her trachea and has problems breathing. It'd be bad news for her. But I had it right here in the house. And, but I swear to God, Soto was in the dugout during the game. Hell, just play, man. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not saying it's not deadly, to some people, because it is. But what I'm saying is, if you can't play, right? If you can't play, if you're on quarantined, Soto is quarantined because he can't play, and he's in the damn dugout. That makes no sense to me. You're still in contact with everybody else. More so because you're hanging out in the dugout the whole time. He was sitting right there. No, but they didn't even mention it. They're like, why didn't, Mark Martin, you're already in this. I don't know why I didn't put you on here. We're closed. You already paid too. I'm sorry. I should have had you on there first. I must have erased. I just didn't get this far because you bought into the first 15. Now, here's what we're doing, Mark, while you're here listening and everybody that just came in. I've changed what we're going to do as far as, Yeah, well, I mean, the teams, I don't know why they did that. Anyway, so here's what we're doing. I'm going to give away, like Mark won the $100 on the break number 10. Instead of doing $100 every 10, every time we break a replica helmet, I'm going to give away $50 right then in that break. So you have to be in the break. So once everybody pays here, we'll randomize you, and once I pull up random.org and all that, and if we break a replica, then I'm going to re-randomize you again 7 times, and whoever's on top gets $50. Okay, I'm going to do it every time. Every time. How many times? Every time. Still works out to about $4,000 over the course of the whole thing, but it gets money going all the time instead of having to wait. And I just think it's, I don't know, I like it better. Makes me feel better about myself. Do you feel better about yourself now, Jamie? Yes, I do. Why do you talk with a lisp? Because it's fun. I don't know. The spice must flow. All right, we're closed. I'm going to do a batting helmet series. I already got it put together. Tried to do it before. Nobody wanted to do it, which is a damn... I know, that's what I was getting ready to say, Dune. So this new Dune movie, what are we thinking? Is it going to be good, or... I'm going to reread it just to be... or I'm sharp on it. I don't know. I got some feelings about that. When Herbert died, they kept going and writing stuff, and I don't know how I feel about it. Dune. Doesn't Dune feel like it ought to be a television series? Or is it going to be? Yeah, the cult classics. Is it going to be a television series and I'm just wrong? Maybe I'm just wrong. It's possible. Promise you, it ain't the first time today. Been wrong a lot today. This was not one of my better days. As far as days goes, this was probably not in the top 6,000 or 7,000 days. This is in the bottom of them. And as I get older, it will still be in the very bottom. It's not a good day for me. Had a bad day. But they're doing something. Is it a movie or Dune? Type it in. Dune news. There's a new trilogy coming out. Well, let's hope they don't screw it up. Okay? Let's not screw it up like you did the Star Wars and not going with going off canon here with this new stuff. Pisses me off. They had all kinds of material. You don't go you know why the comic book series people, the comic book movies are so popular and successful? Because they already got the stories written, and they're good. Not all of them, but they're good. That's an endless. I wish there was stock, comic book movie stock. Wish there was stock for that, but there's not. So, all right. Well, Baker will pay in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and pull up random.org because it's dying to be orged. I guarantee it. It is dying to be orged. So they changed. Which one of these? I don't even see it. Try Microsoft's new Edge. Okay. It's only been out, 3-4 years. Why is it new all of a sudden? Because it's not. That's how. All right. Random.org. There you are. All right, let's randomize our folks here. Get old random.org, first origin of the night. And then they changed the logo into something basically unrecognizable. Not sure I like it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Tony had a birthday. Happy birthday. 1 through 16, Josh. Through Mark. Come back down the scroller. There you are. I'll say this. The 40s are better than the 30s. I'm just going to say that. That's just how I feel about it. Okay? You may not, but that's how I feel about it. 30s were hard. 30s were difficult. Not sure why. All right. Let's put baby in the corner over here. All right, I'm going to give you an opportunity to trade here for 2 minutes, like we do. Nothing like a random orge. I should have trademarked that name, Don Scott, back in the day. Random.org. He doesn't understand it. It's org. It's .org. Oh, we're going to lock. If I hit the right button, we'll lock it. You got 123 to go. The Vikings are up in the air. Buffalo's up in the air. Got 1 minute. 14 in the room. If you're listening, if this is your first time coming in the room tonight, I've changed the way we're giving away money. Every time that we break a replica helmet, I'm giving away $50. 2. Helmet and 50. Both. Which ones? Both of them. How many of you have got Tubi? It's a free app, and it's awesome. If you like music documentaries and things like that, it is loaded down with them. Check that out. It's free. Tubi. Bunch of movies too. A lot of them are B movies. There's some good stuff on there, but a lot of television shows. Seriously, check it out. No, seriously. Time is up. We got any trades over here? Well, I'm going to go ahead and random.org this. Helmet number 3. Gonna be the one we're pulling. Helmet number 3. All right, so no trades. Don't see any. All right, let's shift gears. And let's send Grace to the wall to get helmet number 3. Now remember, break number 12. Sorry. Remember, if we break a replica, I'm going to re-randomize everybody again, just like they are here. I'm not going to go back to the original, so if that irks you, sorry. Random's random, right? All right, helmet number 3 is coming your way. You'll show it to the camera. Look how you did there. Perfect. Take it to the stage over here. Yeah, I fixed it. I fixed it. Sealed on the bottom. Sealed on the top. Thank you for catching that, though, because I was like, It's like we're giving away. It's like we're giving away $50. All right, Anthony Munoz. Let's see what's inside of that bad boy. Speed rep. I'm giving away $50. All right, let's see who's got the Bengals first. That's the greatest. Okay, Don Scott. So put Don S on that. Don Scott, break number 12, Cincinnati Bengals. Now we're going to randomize and give away $50. You're going to do what? Really? Yep. It's Anthony Munoz, who's the greatest offensive lineman, hands down, of all time. It really is not even close. Really, it's not. It's a speed rep, but still giving away $50. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reset random.org. Wow, we're getting 3 origins. That's a lot. It's a lot of origins. Watch this. We're going to give away $50. How do you do that? Let's just want to. We're happy to be breaking again. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't heard Ride of the Valkyries in a while, so. All right, here we go. Make sure I got 16 and 16. I do. All right, are we watching what I'm watching? Yes. I know, you got it. Realistically, we're going to have to slow down on the origins. All right, 1. Don't mind the numbers, just go by the name. 3. 4 times. 5. 6. 7 times. Let's see who's got $50. Mark Martin. $50 to Mark Martin. And I'm going to go over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start marking these in green. What? Yeah, he won the $100 too. Well, good. He bought the most spots. All right, so I'm going to put that, and I'm going to show that as a $50 win right there. I'm going to put and 50, just so we can keep good records here. We like to keep good records here is what we like to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do right this moment is all right, Mr. Mark Martin, I just sent you $50. If you'll confirm that for the crowd at large, that'd be great. That'd be wonderful. Wonderful is what it'd be. Okay, let's get off our triumphant music here and go back to something else. This music's more, I don't know. It's not triumphant though. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Had to take a little break. Yes, mark on the first 3. Mark. Paid. All right, there's 13. Remember. Awesome. Appreciate it, Mark. I'm going to go ahead and while I'm thinking about it, since you're in the first here, let me do that first, and if we get that far, then I'll fix it. But I appreciate it. So anyway, every time that we do a replica, I don't care. As long as it's not a chrome or some kind of custom, something, or blaze, I'm giving away $50. There you go. $50. How about that, Grace? What do you think, Grace? Is that a lot? Is that good? She's nodding. Affirmation. All right, George Scott, baby helmets. George with you tonight. George, are you listening? We might give away a baby helmet before long. When I get done with this series, there ain't going to be a football nothing in this house. 0. Going starting all over at the bottom baseline. I'll never forget baby helmets as long as I live. Ever. 7 years old. Golly. We've been doing this how long have we been doing this? 2.5 years? With a little bit of a break in between. Don, did you start breaking right after we did or before? I can't remember. I don't remember. Like it was after. Not sure. Anyway, break number 13. Every time we break a rep, speed rep, standard rep, anything that's not a chrome, blaze, or, something like that, giving away $50. $50. St. Louis Brakes and Raz Room. Don Scott. That's the only helmet room I go in. Ever. I don't really break that. Well, that's not true. Bite Me Brakes and Raz Room, I go in there too. But both those guys have been customers since day one. I don't break all that much because I go to bed too early. So I don't know. I just here lately I'm just like conked at like 10 o'clock. It's just that's the end of it for me. 10. So anyway, St. Louis Brakes and Raz Room. Don Scott runs that. He's got a buddy of his doing batting helmets in there right now too that are good. Check that out. All right, so every time that we break a replica, for example, break number 12. Let's take a look at break number 12. Break number 12. I like this because it's got water and snapping in it. All right. Baby helmets. Awesome. That reminds me of something that's semi-hilarious, Don, that I'm going to send you a PM about that's sort of cruel in a way. Cruel enough I'm not going to mention it out loud, but also hilarious because of the background of it. I'm going to send it to you in a minute. Anyway, so Don, George Scott here, won the... I'm going to make this a different... that one. So Don won the helmet, Mark won the money. Every time we break a replica helmet, speed reps included, I'm giving away $50 cash. Okay, we got to clear out some room in here. There's a furniture store down the street down here that's had to going out of business sale every 6 months since I've been alive. So for 40 years, the brown squirrel, we're going out of business. We got to clear out inventory. That's what we're doing here. Okay, got to move it. So tell everybody, hey, Empire guys are giving away money because that's what we're doing. 10-4. PayPal, yes. That must be on your business page. This. Oh, I got you. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. All right, so, and Don and them are doing baby helmets, which are mini helmets, but that George calls them baby helmets until George gets old enough to where he's agitated by me saying that. It's going to be baby helmets. What's that fat guy say baby helmets all the time? I was a kid, Dad, when I did that. When he starts that, I'll stop it. Right now, it's cute. It's very cute. That's a Gatorade 5-gallon bucket. Where did you get that? Was that $18? I don't believe that. Don't believe that. That was $27. That was. How much was that Gatorade? It's $27. But man, tell you what. That right? That amount right? Yes. Is this somebody we know? All right, we got just a few in the room. Anyway, we're giving away money every break that has a replica in it. We just broke a speed rep, which is a pretty damn nice. Listen, Anthony Munoz is the greatest offensive lineman ever. I know offensive linemen don't get a lot of, press, but you're going to see how important offensive line is in Tampa Bay this year if they play. Okay, that's going to happen. Those Dallas Cowboys 3 championships, offensive line. 2 words for you, Larry Allen. You put Barry Sanders behind that Dallas Cowboy offensive line, he's got 20,000 rushing yards. Tell me I'm wrong. Say I'm wrong. Not. I ain't taking nothing away from Emmitt Smith, but Emmitt Smith was no Barry Sanders. College or nothing. He played down here in Florida and beat the piss out of us all the time. And I didn't think he was that good then. So, but you put Barry Sanders in that Cowboys team? Good Lord. Well, that's true. You'd be like, Barry, okay, look, just hit the hole, man. Okay, there's an 8-foot hole there. Just go straight. Okay. If you count every step he took, he did have 20,000 rushing yards, man. All right, so remember, as we go through these, if we break a replica helmet, giving away $50. We just broke a speed rep, Anthony Munoz. It was signed correctly because the guy's got some sense. Signed between the stripes on that Bengals helmet. It's nice. Looks the same on the shelf as a speed authentic. Can't tell the difference. And everybody, if you're going to buy a helmet for display, who gives a damn? You're not going to wear it in the backyard playing football. We need to change our thinking on this rep situation. I'm telling you right now, because the prices, that's why every break room's dead. It's because you can't, I don't care who you are, you can't throw $80 a division every night all the time and maintain your audience. I can name 1 or 2 groups that do that, and they just got guys with pockets so deep they just throw it at it, man. Hell, I get bored with stuff. Don't y'all? We've got to get the Georges that are coming up, and these young kids and whatever need to learn the concept of collecting something and the reasons behind it. You know, in my opinion, razzing and all that stuff is taking a lot of the fun out of this business because, well, you get a Tom Brady. Hell, I want to razz on a Tom Brady, and the line was $1,250. Or not even that. Let's go higher than that. That would be reasonable. $1,800. So they think it's worth $1,800. It ain't worth fucking $1,800. Give me a break. And then you got the flip side of that. All these guys that go to these signings and stuff, you know, they're buying helmets at wholesale because they're buying 100. They're like, man, you get a speed flex for this helmet's worth $412. Well, I'm just going to say right now that Speed Pro Brady's at $2K is the highest they'll ever be. Okay? I'm just going to leave that there for you. Here's why. He's going to get the hell beat out of him in Tampa Bay. Exposed. Wait and see. What in the world is he thinking? Why in the hell? I know what he's thinking. He's not going to admit this, but he's thinking, I've got every record as far as wins go and all this, you know. Mahomes, there's a Mahomes in this. It's a Speed Pro. It's not a flex or anything, but there's the one in this series. He's going to go to, what's he got to prove? You got 6 Super Bowls. Mahomes might touch that, but realistically, that's hard to do, man. Hell, they've been in how many Super Bowls have they been in? He's 6-3. So there's 9 right there. So half the time he's been in the Super Bowl, right? Half the time he's been in the Super Bowl. He's going to Tampa Bay. They got to play the Saints twice. They got to play the Falcons twice. Sorry. And this ain't just a Don Scott, prop right here, but a Super Bowl this year, if it gets that far, is going through Kansas City. Don, side note, have you seen, there's a video out there of Terrell Owens and Tyreek Hill doing a 40-yard dash side by side recently? Have you seen that? Anyway, Terrell Owens still ran a 4.4. But Tyreek Hill is serious. My God, I thought he is built like a fire plug. My God, what has that guy been doing? He is monstrous and fat. You know, he reminds me of, in that video, Ben Johnson. You remember Ben Johnson in the Olympics? When he beat Carl Lewis, he's Canadian, and set the record for, the 100 meters or whatever. And then like 4 hours later, he was doping and they gave it to Carl Lewis. But he smoked Carl Lewis. Now, okay, he was doping. Fine. Okay, that's who Tyreek Hill looks like to me. Just all muscle. And what is his? I'm going to look up his 40 time. It's got to be 4.2 something. .29. That was at West Alabama's Pro Day. That's insanity. But Terrell Owens ran a 4.4. Him 45 years old. That's unreal. All right, if we're not going to, I'm giving money away here. There may not be a whole lot of people on. I get it. It's not a lot of people on. Anytime we break a speed rep, giving away $50. Just did it. Mark Martin, Don Scott won the helmet. And then we gave away $50 too. Five in the room. I'm just going to hold this and put from Monday if we don't do it, because I'm going to go all right, I want to put on here from Monday. I might come on tomorrow night, depends on what time I get in. And we'll just hold this. But remember, giving away $50 every time we break a replica. Cash. Okay, that's crazy a little bit. So, plus the helmet. You know. All right. Good night, everybody. Going to sign off for now. We'll be back on several times this week. I'm going to put that batting helmet series up, and we'll do that too. Thanks for coming out. See ya.